You guys are new here, my name is Jasmine. If you guys aren't new here, welcome back. So in today's video, we are making a tiny container house. Now, I got this inspo off of Devin Bumpkin's channel. If you guys don't know who that is, he is an amazing Sims 4 builder. I think he's Brit or Aussie or Scottish. I can't distinguish the accent, but he's definitely one of those. And he built a tiny container home, and I was like, dang, that's a really good idea. So I might as well do one myself and see if I could do it. So I actually achieved the look. Now, what I was going for was the metal boxcars on a train, that type of look. But when I went into my debug section and I was looking through all the wallpaper and stuff, I couldn't find the metal textured wallpaper, so I actually just went with the paneled wallpaper. I think it was the first one, and I went with red, and it actually looks pretty darn similar to the metal boxcar texture, which is the storage containers, the metal ones. So I was like, I'll just go with this instead. And this is a single bedroom, one bathroom. It has a tiny kitchen. It has a seating area. It also has like a small living room area, and honestly, it was really cool building this. I might build some more, who knows. But the interior of this whole entire home is a brick layout. It has nice hardwood floor. I did end up knocking those two walls out just so I could connect the rest of the house together. I'm using these 3 paneled windows, and I did not put the fireplace because I really didn't have a place for it. I really wanted to, but I was like, I put a fireplace in almost every single home that I built, so this one is going to be different. So as you guys can tell, I got done with the kitchen, but we're going to tweak it a little bit. But whenever I was doing the interior, I was like, I don't want it just to be rustic. I don't want it to be like just straight up black and white. I want every room to have a pop of color. Like every room to have a pop of color. So yes, we have the brick, we have the wooden floors, but there's going to be pops of color everywhere. Like I'm talking everywhere. Now, you guys know I use the Testing Cheats True, and this is for my new couple, so I actually did the money glitch. So after you type in Testing Cheats True, you just type in money and then space, and then you put the number. I put $9,999,999 down, and that's how much I got. So whenever I was building this, it's basically like infinite money. That's how I was able to build this like freely and whatever. And then I also used all the other codes like bb. Show objects, show hidden objects, and so on. But yeah, so building this house was pretty fun. And how I got the idea of putting pops of color was because there was so much brown like flooded everywhere, all over this house. Oh, sorry guys, I hit the mic with my thumb. So I was like, let me just add like some spunk to this house. So instead of having the brown refrigerator, I actually switched it out for the aqua. Instead of having like regular metal 3 string lights, let me turn it to red. And then I was like, I like how the momentum is going, so I'm just going to keep going with that. So every single room and every time you turn a corner or look somewhere, there is going to be a pop of color. Now the outside is just standard, is that boxcar red metal type deal, like that's what it's giving. And then also with the chairs, I wanted it to be a different color than just brown, so I actually did orange. And you guys see where I'm going with this. So as you can tell, I basically put the condiments in the corner, and it has like the ketchup, mustard, salt packet holders and stuff. They're in the corner. And also these yellow chairs, I felt like I don't ever use bright colors like this, so I might as well just go crazy with this build, right? So I put these bright yellow single chairs, and this table I put a nice little musician book. The kitchen, I put the regular stove. I put the nice brown countertops, the aqua refrigerator, and then I also put aprons, but I was finicky with those because I really wanted that window in the place that I had it, and I really didn't want to move anything for the aprons, so it was kind of hanging on the window. But now I am doing the entryway into the single bedroom. Now, you guys think that's a bookshelf? That's actually a door. So that door is one of the hidden doors. Everyone has it. If you don't have it, try doing the testing teach true and then type in debug. Go to your doors and see if you have it. Now, there are two different mystery doors. There's this one, and then there's another one that looks like it's a little bit shorter. But they are basically hidden doors, and this is a tiny little living room. The living room's giving like lots of nice greens and stuff, and that corner is giving like nice blues. And I actually went back to the kitchen to add a plant, and now we are working on the bedroom. So whenever I was working on the bedroom, I was like, this is a wonky space, right? It looks like the letter T, a 3D T, and this couple, right? So this full-size queen bed would not fit how I wanted it to. There would be no walk space or whatever. So I actually had to give them a like twin bundle bed, like trundle bed or whatever, a bunk bed, however you want to say. It's giving red. It's giving different colors than I usually use. So I actually put that down, and then I thought about the purple dresser, and I was like, it's really big. Like, there's literally like probably little to no walk space. So I actually downgraded, well, not downgraded, but downsized the dresser. You guys will see here in a minute. It's like an off-tone white. In a sense, I ended up putting a flat screen up there so the couple could watch TV whenever they wanted. And then I put a mirror on the back of the door. Whenever I do that, you guys will see that it's actually a door. It's just meant to look like a mystery door. So there's a door, and then I put the mirror on the door. And then I was playing around with the lights because I was like, I want the lights to be different. But every time I go to a different light, like fixture, it's never bright enough, guys. It's never bright enough. So I had to actually take those out, and I put the mini saucer lights, and it just worked so much better. Now, I have allergies again. Don't clown me. I know it's springtime. Blame nature. So for the colored door, I went with like this nice green. I don't know what attracted me to it, but I wanted the green. And then the toilet is blue. Like I said, I never use these types of colors, so I was like, let me just go all out. The shower is like this orange, peach, salmon type deal, and then the towel rack is like a periwinkle blue. I actually added a towel shelf, and it's yellow and green. Now I'm just going around the whole entire house, and I am just messing around with some stuff. Like I said, the aprons I really wanted, but I did not want to move my window, so it had to stay there. And then I was putting down the cookie jar, and also the the cooking utensil holders, and then I also put down a he and she shoe rack. Now we're going to work on the outside. This is what it looks like on the outside. I'm obsessed with it. So I am not the best landscaper in The Sims 4. So this is what I have. I was just lining it with these bushes, and I was turning them a certain way so it would like close the gaps. If you guys can tell what I'm doing, like there was little gaps in between the bushes, so I was just closing them. And then I lined the front with some dirt, and then I'm going to put a paveway, also like a walkway of some nice dark like slate gray rock. And then there is going to be a truck. Now if you guys don't know where to get vehicles from, and you guys don't want to pay for any packs or anything like that, use the testing cheats true, and then type in debug into your search bar on the bottom left hand corner, and there would be trucks. There's like Mini Coopers. It's actually pretty cool. I also put a nice mailbox at the corner of this, and then I put a recycling bin and a trash bin. I put also 2 garden boxes, and then also a telescope. You guys will see that in a minute. And also I put a blue grill just for giggles. And this is what it's looking like so far. And I was pretty happy with it, because like I said, I didn't have the actual metal wallpaper to make it look like a container, but I'd say this looks pretty darn similar. And I just lined it with some plants, some rocks, and this is what my tiny container home looks like. And this truck was not giving. It's a single cab. The other one that I picked is a single cab too, but it looks way better. It's orange, so I took it out, and this one looks way better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is my tiny container home. And like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys